Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining us today. This is a special opportunity for us to do a signing ceremony on a very important piece of legislation for the state of South Dakota. As you know, in our state the last several years, one of the biggest challenges that we've faced has been workforce issues. We've had businesses in our state that have been extremely successful. They've expanded. We also have had many businesses move to our state. And the one thing that I heard over and over and over again from all of these business owners, small businesses, large businesses, was that we need workers. We need people to fill these open jobs that we have. You've seen the state be aggressive in doing that recruitment campaign. We've been talking to people in our state, seeing what we can do to help them step into the next career that they dream of having, or to recruit people to our state to be a part of our way of life and help meet our workforce needs. We've seen incredible results from telling our story. We've seen thousands and thousands of people move to South Dakota to fill our open jobs that we need to fill. They may have a skill set, they may not have a skill set. It doesn't matter to us in South Dakota. If they come with that gifted talent, we will utilize it. If they don't, we will train you, and we'll give you an opportunity to get the career of your dreams that you would like to have here in our state. Today, the bill that I am so proud that this legislature has passed overwhelmingly is a bill that has to do with licensing. It is going to give people that have a criminal history an opportunity to be licensed and pursue a new career path that's incredibly impactful on them and their families and their ability to provide for their families long into the future. You see, in our state, we've never had a uniform process for our boards and commissions to follow when they're looking at criminal histories in regards to individuals who may come out of our prison system, our Department of Corrections, and then go forward and pursue that career path. This bill will establish that for those boards and commissions. For instance, we have had apprenticeship programs in our prison systems that have trained people and given them temporary licenses to be plumbers and electricians, and then once they come out of prison and go back into the workforce, we refuse to license them. This is going to take care of that and make sure that all considerations are uniform across these boards, that when people come out of our systems and go into these communities, they can fill a workforce need there, and they have a chance to be licensed in the profession of their choice and to pursue a career and truly provide for their families. I think it's a remarkable piece of legislation, and I'm so grateful that it was extremely bipartisan. We had Republicans and Democrats championing this bill, recognizing that here in South Dakota, we don't just focus on workforce needs. We don't just focus on filling jobs. We focus on people. And we believe in second chances. And we recognize that people can make mistakes in their life. And if they have a desire to go forward and choose a different path in the future, we will support them in that and give them every opportunity to be successful and pursue the American dream. We have a special opportunity right now to hear from a guest that's been in town with us for a couple of days. He's a dear friend of mine, Jack Brewer, who I have known for many years, but he is passionate about this issue, and he's passionate about people. He recognizes that so many disadvantaged populations, really all they need is an opportunity and people to walk alongside them through those challenges to do better, provide better, be there for their families, and to pursue a career that allows them to provide for their families. I'd like to ask Jack if he would share a few words, and then I'm going to ask Marcia Holtman, our Department of Labor Secretary, to share a few words too before we sign this bill into law. Where's Jack? There you are.
Thank you, Governor. And first off, I want to say thank you all for welcoming me here to this amazing state of South Dakota. It really has been eye-opening to see the dedication that you have for your community, particularly those that are incarcerated. I've been able to visit your prisons here. I've been able to speak to those in the community. And what I've learned is that no matter who you are, no matter what you're trying to pursue, when you have legislators, when you have those in power that are really willing to go out and take that risk, it's appreciated. And I've been able to do this across the nation, but I have never seen or witnessed a legislative body of people who have spent more time in prisons and jails and who are more committed than you all here are here in South Dakota, and you should be applauded for that. And so I say thank you for that, and I just want to remind us all that the nation is watching. Second chance is a huge issue in our country. Our country is leading the world in fatherlessness. We lead the world in having fathers and grandfathers and uncles and great-grandfathers behind bars. And so to be able to have a bill like this, a second chance bill, that actually brings hope to those that many have left out. And if someone is willing to go and get a license and a degree and learn a new trade and go back and start becoming a taxpayer and to start paying their child support, these are the things that we need as a nation. And you guys are leading on that. You should be applauded for that. And it's just been a true honor to be with you. So congratulations on this bill. And you have my full support. And I continue to pray over this great state. Thank you.
Jack has an incredible foundation that does work in many, many states on giving people second chances, walking alongside families, those who have had family members that have been incarcerated, those that have been incarcerated themselves, dealing with addiction, but also a passionate proponent of fatherhood, of parents and families having fathers in their lives. And so he's been here today and the last couple of days, being in our tribal areas, working in our Department of Corrections, talking about what we can do to be innovative, to better serve people. And I've just been grateful for the time that he spent with my cabinet members and secretaries talking about programs, how we can be more efficient to really make a difference in people's lives. On this bill, I also want to offer Marcia the chance to share a few words on what the bill does. And I appreciate her bringing this proposal to us and for the Department of Labor's work on advocating for this bill. Marcia is a true gift to me every day. When she walks in the room, I just feel better because she carries her heart on her sleeve and she tries to do the right thing in everything that she does, and that's including passionate about her people, but passionate about her programs making a difference for people. So Marcia, would you share a few things about this bill and what it means to you and your staff, but also to the state?
Well, thank you, Governor. It's kind of hard to speak after that, so I really appreciate it. One of the biggest myths that I've been working really hard to dispel is the myth that nobody wants to work anymore, and that is not true. Our citizens want to work, and we should be opening doors for them, not putting up barriers. It's been ironic that on one side of the department, we have all these supports and programs to help people overcome barriers, but then on the licensing side, we have some limitations on who we can consider and who we can appropriately license. So this will remove those barriers. We'll be able to give full consideration, and we'll be able to give people that much needed and well-deserved second chance. We need every citizen who has the ability and the desire to work to be in the workforce, and this will allow us to do that. So I just want to give a quick shout out. I had kind of a rookie team working on this bill this year. Tyler, Spear, Pam, Jerry, and Don, and they were just rock stars. I couldn't be more proud of the work that they did to get this across the finish line. Thank you.
I'd also, before we sign the bill, like to have everybody who's behind me just introduce themselves to you so you all know why they're standing up here. They have been champions for this legislation. It's not that it came without controversy. There was a lot of discussion, a lot of debate in committee, but I'm thrilled with the support that we saw, and it was because of the people behind me that championed this bill. So if they want to introduce themselves, I think that'd be fantastic. We'll start with you.
Thank you, Governor. Kelly Wasco, Secretary of Corrections.
Tony Bennett, State Representative for District 13.
Carl Perry, State Representative, District 3.
State Senator Steve Colback, District 2, here on Senate 4.
John Wick, Senator, District 4. Larry Roden, Independent Governor.
State Representative Cameron Nelson, District 10.
Ben Palmer, State Representative, District 20.
State Representative Stu Peterson, District 13.
Tyler Evans, Director of the Board of Barber Examiners and Cosmetology Commission.
Julie Howe, District 18.
Reynold Nessiva, Minority Leader in the State Senate, representing District 15. 4 Democrats voted in favor of this on the Senate floor and passed the Senate floor by 1 vote. We Democrats are happy to work with the governor when she brings great legislation like this, and we were happy to make the difference in the State Senate. So thank you, Governor, for that opportunity.
No, that was fantastic to see, and Cam pitched it on the House floor as well, which I think was wonderful to see the parties working together to do good policy here in South Dakota. So, all right, we will sign this bill into law today. We will, actually, should we take a picture first? do that. I will lay down the microphone, we'll take a picture, then I'll sign it, and you can take other pictures as well. We'll do that. Everybody, we're going to smile first at AJ, then we're going to pretend that I'm signing it, and everybody look down, and then I will actually sign the bill as well. All right. You're good. Today, Senate Bill 57, entitled An Act to Create Uniform Procedures for Consideration of Criminal Histories and Convictions in Professional or Occupational Licensure. Okay, I don't think we have any questions, so you all have a wonderful day. It's a great way to start it. Thank you.